Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Shane and welcome back to another makeup tutorial. Today I wanted to create this really just pretty and glowy bronzy look. So let's get started. First I'm going to dive into my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Prep and Primer. Give it a little shake first and then spray it all over your face. A moment to let it dry, we're going to go into my Do You foundation in the shade Snow and my Cover FX Custom Drops in Moonlight. Mixing those two together, I'm going to dot it all around my face and then buff it out to perfection using my beauty blender. For concealer, I'm using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. Once again, buffing that all out using my beauty blender and bringing it up on my eyelids. For a cream contour, I'm using my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color called Toast, and I'm dragging that along my contour areas. To get rid of any harshness, I'm going back in one more time with my beauty blender before I set my face using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I'm using my sponge to buff this underneath my eyes and then once again in my T-zone. I'm gonna fill in my brows using my Anastasia pomade and I'll be right back. I'm going to buff away the excess powder on my face just using a small brush and then set my brows into place using an e.l.f. brow gel. Now into my Dominique Latte palette, I'm picking up this burnt orange shade and using a fluffy brush, I'm going to sweep this back and forth in my crease. Then going into this fudgy brown using my Morphe 507 brush, I'm going to buff this color into the inner and the outer corner of my crease and then drag it along the socket of my eye. Don't worry about any fallout on your lid because that's going to be covered up later. I stopped midway to add a little bit of white in my waterline because I wasn't sure where this look was going. Going back into that orange, I decided to add a little bit at this point on my lower lash line and drag it into my outer corner. Doing the exact same thing with the warm fudgy brown, still using the same brush, just deepening the socket of my crease and the outer V. Using a slightly denser brush, I'm going to drag that fudgy brown on my lower lash line, and then to smoke it out a little bit more, I'm just grabbing my Morphe 507 and dragging the color a little bit farther down. Back into my custom drops on a flat shader brush. I'm going to concentrate this on the center of my lid, and then using the brush once again just to soften the edges between the brown and this metallic bronze. Then taking this bronze shade from the Latte palette, I'm going to pack this right over setting the cream. Into my Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette, I'm going to pick up this really shimmery gold shadow. I'm going to put it on the very center point of my lids, and I'm also going to put a little bit on the center of my lower lash line. Into my MAYBELLINE highlighter, I'm going to use a small circle brush to highlight my inner corner as well as my brow bone. Using a liquid liner to add some wings to the look. And 2 coats of Telescopic mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I'm going to bronze up my face using my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And then pop on a pair of Lily lashes in the style Miami. Once again, taking my custom FX drops to highlight, I'm going to rub it between my fingers and then just dab it along my cheekbones. I don't use my beauty blender for this step. I feel like I get the best result using my finger. Then going into my MAYBELLINE highlighter, once again, I'm going to brush this right over. For lips, I first tried Warm and Fuzzy by Dose of Colors, but it was a little too coral for me, so then I went over it with Naughty by ColourPop. A little bit of mascara to top off my lashes, and one more spritz with the Prep and Prime, and we are done with today's look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!